I'm Nikki.
I'm Nick.
And together we're Nikki Nick.
Hello there.
Today we're going to be watching a new The Odd Ones Out. It's called Buying Clothes.
We tried to do that today, but I didn't.
So it's very
Oh,
coincidental.
I did get 2 shirts.
Yeah, very coincidental I came out with this video today because we actually just went to Walmart and Kohl's and I got new shoes.
Why'd you sound like you were hesitating. Walmart and Kohl's? But looking at the picture, without even watching the video, I like how much detail he's putting into it. And I still think he should make a TV show.
I agree. The Odd Ones Out.
TV show.
TV.
The Odd Ones Out. TV show.
On Nickelodeon. That should be a thing.
Hashtag
Hashtag
Odd Ones.
Tell Nickelodeon to make
No.
The Odd Ones Out.
Hashtag Odd Ones TV show.
Anyway, I'm excited to watch this one. I'm always excited to watch his videos. I think they're really awesome and they're very relatable. So if I spend $40 on jeans, I expect it to last for the rest of my life. But for real though, like that's a lot of money. So I don't understand how people can spend like a whole bunch on clothes and not feel guilty, because I feel so guilty when I spend a lot on clothes. Because I feel like I'm a Walmart shopper, so I'm just like, I'm practical. I like to buy really cheap, because with me and clothes, which is why I feel guilty, is because I end up ruining them really quickly, especially with shoes, which is why I buy cheap. I don't know. I feel like no matter how expensive I buy the clothes,
you grow out of it eventually.
Yeah, I just totally ruin clothes. But anyway, you ready?
Yeah.
Jump in? Let's go.
Go.
Hey man, have you ever noticed that we wear the exact same clothes every day? We don't wear any clothes. What if we're both just a cartoon character, and that's why our clothing's the same?
He's gonna get flagged for nudity.
That's impossible. Cartoon characters' mouths move. We just open our mouths and words start coming out. Hey guys, did you see my brand new Rolex? Are you jealous? Doesn't your phone tell the time? Maybe he never noticed that his phone has a clock in it.
I was just thinking
no
that.
one buys
I
a
would never.
Rolex to tell the time. I can't even read this. People buy Rolexes to indirectly tell everyone how much money we can throw away on useless objects. Hey, look what my watch can do. Ring, ring. Hello? You'll never believe what Brian just bought. What'd he buy? A watch. Really? What a nerd. Oh, Brian. I'm the kind of person who doesn't really care about my outward appearance. A lot of times in high school, we talk about having a healthy self-image of ourselves, and teachers would say stuff like, "Don't listen to the people who call you ugly. You're beautiful." And all I could think was, there's people saying I'm ugly? For the most part, I haven't really tried to even learn anything about fashion. Most of the time when I get dressed in the morning, I wear just whatever's the cleanest. Like, I don't even know my pants because I wear basketball shorts all the time. I think I'm a medium. My parents taught me the value of hard work by making me pay for all my clothes. And I am 100% on board with that parenting technique. I think even the super rich parents should still make their kids buy their own clothes. Because if you just buy your child anything they want, then they're going to turn into a-holes who just expect everything without having to work hard. Those are the types of kids who grow up to flex all their money on people and who leave their basketball cards all over the cramped dorm. And also,
he's still feeling some type of way about that.
About what you're going to spend your precious dollars on. You don't want to waste your money, so you have to pick clothes you really like. Except my mom told me I couldn't buy anything with skulls on them. She said they were too edgy. And you know what?
Her exact words.
Mom. Looking back, I'm glad I skipped that emo edgy phase. But why didn't you let me express my true self, Mom? Thank you for not letting me do that. In the 7th grade, I went through an I need to look cool phase. And one time, I saved up quite a bit of money, so me and my mom went on a shopping spree at Kohl's. Hashtag not sponsored.
Hey,
I was going to impress everyone. Weird. I was going to look so cool with my brand new 2 pairs of jeans. I'll get this normal blue pair, and then the exact same pair, just in case I spill ketchup on the first pair. That's another reason why I'm pro have your kids pay for their own clothes. So that way they learn how expensive clothes shopping is. Seriously, 2 pairs of jeans was $70. Do you know how many Pokemon cards I could have bought? Probably enough to make my own pair of Poke Pants. And that's when I learned about the magical land of Goodwill. At Goodwill, you could buy mediocre, questionably stained-looking jeans for a fourth of the price of Kohl's. And since I had to buy all my clothes and I was unemployed, I was at Goodwill every other Saturday for that half-off deal. You're at Goodwill and everything's half off. That's like a double sale, people. Here's the thing. Typically, clothes stores have a certain style they specialize in. Tilly's, you know you're gonna get that hip LA style clothes. At Old Navy, you know you're gonna get that white boy Ohio look. And at H&M, you know you're gonna get demonetized. But when you step inside your local Goodwill, you don't know what you're getting. You get every style of clothing all in one place. I got my favorite t-shirt from Goodwill. I even wore it to this panel at VidCon. You know, the panel where I didn't even talk into the microphone, so you couldn't hear half the words I said. Ah, but James, I don't want to wear clothes that have already been worn by other people. They're gross.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, no,
but
that's
I was
true.
debating it.
You don't know who else has worn your clothing. But then again, you could be wearing something that was also worn by TheOdd1sOut. Yeah, that's right. I donate my clothes to Goodwill. Reduce, reuse, recycle, baby. Why would someone make a pair of pants out of Pokemon cards? And give it away. I'm not saying don't buy expensive clothing. Buy whatever you want to buy and can't afford. If there's two shirts, one is $40 and one is $5, and you really, really like the $40 shirt and hate the $5 one, you should get the $40 shirt because you'll end up wearing it more often, so you get more use out of it. In economics, there's a term used to measure how much happiness a product will give you, and it's called utils. Sometimes buying more expensive things will give you more utils of happiness, so it's worth it to buy expensive clothing. But for me, I get way more utils buying a shirt for $5. You cannot put a price on all the oodles and oodles of utils I get for wearing a shirt I like for $5. You can wear your Supremes and your Abercrombos or whatever all you want.
Abercrombos.
It makes a lot of sense spending that much money on a white t-shirt with an ironed-on logo. There's no material in that shirt that makes it as expensive as it is. Oh, never mind. What you're really doing is paying for the name brand.
The brand.
So you might as well staple two $20 bills to your shirt and write in Sharpie, "Look everyone, I got $40. But again, if you like the design of a white shirt and a red rectangle, then you be happy wearing it. I'm not telling you what to wear, but I will tell you this. Don't judge someone based on their clothing. That's like the most shallow thing a person can do. Even if someone is wearing old hand-me-downs or a really expensive name brand t-shirt, treat people differently because of their clothing.
Just because I'm
There's a certain
Mr.
YouTuber
Incredible
going around, I'm not going to say any names,
Real talk.
but I will draw pictures, who's teaching kids that their value as a person is correlated to the amount of money they spend on clothing. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, real talk over now. School uniforms! People who support school uniforms say that uniforms are better because then the students don't have to think about what they're going to wear the next day.
I have something to say about that.
Because
Remind me
everyone
about
has to
school
wear
uniforms.
the same outfit. But like, I already don't think about what I'm
I never
wearing.
thought of that.
That's
But it might
probably
be
why I'm naked
dirty
right now.
clothes.
Okay, that's not entirely true. I'm not just going to walk outside wearing a, I don't know, poncho. I have standards. I just buy all the cheap clothing I think looks nice. In high school, I mostly wore solid color V-neck t-shirts, and one time a kid on the very last day of school told me, "James, you always wear solid color V-neck t-shirts. You're like a cartoon character." That's what I'm going for. I've always wanted to be a cartoon. I don't think you realize how much I love cartoons. One time I bought those shoes with the really fat toes.
I like that he animated it in a serious moment.
They certainly didn't feel cool. They didn't have any support for my soul. I couldn't go running in them, so what was even the point? And apparently you're not supposed to tie the laces of those shoes. I'm not sure. Someone just told me, "Hey man, you know you're not supposed to tie the laces of those shoes, right?" So I had to bury the laces inside my shoe, and I was constantly stepping on the sharp aglets. And all the cool kids saw my shoes and said, "Hey James, those are some pretty fat tongues you got there. You want to come sit at our lunch table?" And I said, "No, being cool sucks." So now I wear tennis shoes every day. Some of you watching are in 7th or 8th grade right now, and you might be going through your own I need to look cool phase. And I just want to say to you little youngins, you don't need to impress or prove yourself to anyone. Wear whatever makes you happy and that you can afford. And you still have to follow the school's dress code, which is a whole other can of worms. I'm not encouraging anyone to break the rules, okay? All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, what really matters is that you're in 7th grade. Nothing you do will make you cool. I'm sorry. Everyone regrets 7th grade, okay? Just start putting on deodorant, do the homework. You'll get through this. Aw man, what a neat video that I made.
That was a great video.
Vegeta. That was really cool.
I've been traveling and speed running. The moral of this video is that you shouldn't judge people based on their clothing, and you should make your kids pay for their own clothes. That's a really good parenting.
How do they get money?
I think my parents were very smart doing that, especially since they had 5 kids. How do you pay for the clothes of 5 children and give them all in
No, give me my money.
You don't. So I just wanted to reiterate the real moral of this video, and that is don't judge someone based on their clothing, and that goes for both sides. Like, don't think someone is automatically really cool for wearing super nice clothes, and don't think someone is really lame for wearing like old hand-me-downs. Thanks again to the wonderful people who colored the pictures in this video. Everyone check them out, link in the description. Now, I can't make a whole video talking about clothes without plugging my merch.
I love the fan art that he
All
gets.
this talk
Plugging
about
my
shirts have made me realize that I should probably update my merch
busy
store.
looking out
And
number
as
one.
of recording this, I have not made any new designs yet. But if I make some before this video comes out, then wow, look at those. So be sure to check out the merch store, because I'm going to be adding designs at some point. And remember that no matter what you wear, you should always wear your seatbelt.
Yay.
I'm waiting for him to just not say that. Don't wear your seatbelt!
I have so much to say about this video because I feel so strongly about the whole clothes
Do you guys like my
thing.
shirt?
He got that from Hot Topic. Believe it
I
or
think
not.
we already told that story.
Oh, we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
We were
I
at
don't know.
Disney and they did not. This is my favorite movie, and they did not have it at Disney.
No.
They had the other one that's over there in the closet.
Yeah, the one that was like with I'm Mrs. Incredible and he's Mr. Incredible, but they didn't have just like an Incredible shirt with the logo on it. So.
And then a couple months later, we went to Hot Topic and they
And Budding
brought all
Brown
these
was
old
there.
movies back, and it's like, that's weird.
Yeah, it
Because
was
this
like
is
very.
the exact one that I wanted.
Look at you. Anyway, I'm super.
I wear it to work.
I feel super strongly about the whole clothing thing because I feel like a lot.
I didn't think that.
I feel like there are some YouTubers who do preach to the people that watch, specifically the younger viewers, that if you have really expensive clothing and really expensive things, and you're like a cool and awesome person. But that's definitely, in my opinion,
The shirt was buy one get the other one 10. So.
not. This shirt is from. I told you I rep Walmart. I should be like a Walmart.
These shorts were expensive.
Yeah, clothing, a Walmart
think
model
these-
is what I
these-
meant to say.
The gym shorts he was talking about.
Yeah, he's got the
These were
basketball shorts.
Well, these
I
were
mean,
$35.
yeah.
Well, that's just because they're a certain brand, but I wear them. I've been wearing them for probably 2-3 years now.
Yeah, the most expensive. When I treat myself on clothes, the one store that I will go to is Victoria's Secret.
Goodwill.
That's. Oh,
I mean,
no.
no, that.
But I did shop at Goodwill a lot because Olivia and I used to always like Goodwill hunt because you can find some really good stuff there.
I would almost. The reason I say almost because it didn't work. I would buy clothes and then resell them on eBay, but it didn't work. I got lazy. That's why it didn't work.
But it's true. Like you could find some. I mean, I know personally. So when I go and buy clothes, sometimes, you know, when it's like you look at it in the store and you're like, oh, that's really nice. Maybe not for you, but for me, I do that a lot. Where I'm just like, oh,
I
it's
do
really
that a lot
nice.
at Victoria's Secret.
And I'll buy it, and then I won't wear it, and I won't take the tags off of it, and I'll still donate it to Goodwill. So I'm sure there's a lot of people who have gotten really
do
good.
that?
Yeah, I have. I've done that quite many a times.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like it's different for me in the store. Like when I'm looking at it on a mannequin or just in the store,
And
I'm
then
just
you
like,
don't
wow, it's
like it?
nice. And then I take it home and I don't like it. And
I don't
I'm
think
too
I've-
lazy to bring it back. So then I just donate it.
I don't think I've ever had that.
I've had that quite a few times. But I did like that whole thing that he was just like, don't judge someone, because I do know people, and like my parents can attest to this. My dad's boss, the owner of my dad's company, wears stuff from Goodwill, and he makes.
And he's the owner?
He's like a billionaire, yeah. But he's one of those people that believes that clothing and what you have should make a difference. It's what's in your heart that should matter. Seriously, like he's a good, so he believes stuff like that. So
For people that don't know, I call her Poopaw.
Yeah. But
She's
I
a
feel
Poopaw.
Thanks. I feel like that is true though. It's just like, just because you have cool stuff or wear really expensive stuff doesn't always make you a good person. And that's definitely noticeable with
And
some
don't let people judge you like that.
Yeah, I mean.
And don't be the person to judge.
Yeah, and if you can't afford it, don't buy it, because it's silly
Like
to buy
today,
stuff.
I needed shorts from work. They were $50.
He does not have shorts from work.
I will sweat at work. I do not care. I am not doing that.
And then one more point before we close this up that I was going to mention. I think I don't know if it was Mount Pleasant or South Carolina in general, has now, like, there's a proposition for all of this, I think it's in the state, all of the schools in the state to have uniforms.
Oh, wow, that's actually going to backfire
Yeah.
where we are, because all these kids they hate that.
Yeah.
I remember we had to do that at our old school.
I personally do not like uniform, even though they
I
say
don't
it
care.
makes every person, like, not judge or whatever, but people find ways to judge regardless.
I never really
also,
cared.
it becomes difficult for people who can't afford,
Those
you know,
certain
5
clothes,
days worth
yeah.
of blue collared shirts. It's just like, I don't know, that's my opinion. Anyway,
True.
but
Yeah, you're right
I didn't know
about
if you
that.
knew that, but I was
Well,
just
oh
like,
well. I'm not in school, so.
Yeah, me either. So good thing we're in college.
That kind of makes all of your casual clothes like irrelevant, because it's like when I got out of school, I went to bed.
Yeah, I don't know, but well, I guess
Waste of money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I guess we'll see if it actually passes or not. But hopefully not. Anyway, if you guys have any other videos of the Odd Ones Out that you guys want us to watch, please let us know in the comments below. And if you guys want to see more of us, make sure to check out the description box below our Snapchat and Instagram. Make sure to subscribe.
And as always, thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. We love you guys. Have a good day, good night, good evening.
Bye.
Bye-bye.